Hello and welcome to Wolfman Gaming. This is my Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2 blind playthrough, and this is the 6th level. In the last episode we managed to get to the boss. We didn't quite manage to get past him because he was very unwilling to let us get there. And this boss, I must say, has one of the worst runbacks thus far, because as you saw, there is a lot of shit going on in the adjacent room to the boss room. But hopefully we can make a better attempt at it this time. Gonna try to not take too many hits. I feel I took a lot of hits. Let's see, can maybe do some decent damage with Hachi while it's still up in the air. Doing quite good. We're making progress. See if we can get back up there. Yes, stand right there. I can smack you a lot. Guess the key to this boss is being super aggressive and getting a bit lucky with these platforms. Because if you can get lucky with the platforms, you're half of the way there. Oh, come on. Come a little bit closer. Shit. I realized just a split second too late that Hachi was really close to death. But hopefully the boss doesn't get too much health back before we get back, or when we get back into the boss room. And I got the power up. No, I did not get the power. Now I got the power up I didn't want. And Sangetsu is really close to death as well, of course. So I'm gonna see if we can do some damage with Robert. Maybe we can put some damage in at least with the javelins. Not a lot, it seems. I'm just tanking hits. I want to keep Sangetsu alive because I'm not gonna be able to make it in this attempt, at least. But hopefully I want to pave the way for Sangetsu to maybe be able to end it. Which I probably won't, because he will be up at almost half health once again. But if I can get right the sub-weapon I wanted and be super careful, maybe I get lucky and one of these enemies drops a bit of health. Let's see. We are not gonna break that one, because that contains sub-weapon I don't want. I am at really low health, so I'm probably gonna fail miserably this time too. I'm not feeling confident going into this. See, yeah, half health once again. Funny. Who knows where the things have happened. After all, Justin Bieber got famous, so... And that, I must say, one realization I came to is that Sangetsu's sub-weapon is a beast of a weapon. So let's try to keep him alive. I'm hoping in being successful in doing so. Yes. Because that sub-weapon, that Morning Star looking thing, probably a little blink, whatever you want to call it, a little reference to Castlevania. Perhaps because it does a beast of damage. Look at the damage output of that thing. It does an absurd amount of damage. So you're gonna use Hachi, tank a lot of hits, sadly. But that's the sacrifice you sometimes have to make. See if we can maybe put some good damage in with Hachi as well. Oh. Oh, it sucks to be you, dude. Maybe, baby. Just get a platform up where I need it. Come on. Yes! Please don't be desperate. He's desperate. It doesn't matter that he was desperate. That felt really rewarding. Actually, that was Dark Souls level of rewarding. And we're even playing fetch with a bone and our dog. Stage 7, together as one. Just need a quick sip of water. Cause your mouth gets really dry when you're narrating over long stretches of time, at least. Which I am at this point. I like to record because that is a problem I have yet to solve with these blind playthroughs. And that is when I'm recording these. That is something I mentioned in previous projects. I record into 2 different programs at once. I record the gameplay with the Elgato game capture program, and I record my narration into my editing program. Because the Elgato on the Mac version, since I'm using a Mac computer to do this, it doesn't put them in it doesn't put the audio in 2 separate files, which in my opinion, all defense up, is a big design flaw, and I really wish they would change that. Because on the Windows version you can record your narration and the game video as 2 separate, or the game audio was what I meant, as 2 separate files, which makes it a lot easier to adjust it afterwards. But if you do it on the Mac version, they become 1 audio file. And if I have to clear my throat or something during narration, I like to edit that out, because you don't want to hear me like gargling. And also, if you record in the same program and they are 1 audio file, you have to adjust the volume of the audio before you start recording. And something I've learned after doing this for 3 years is that the game audio is at different volumes in each game. I never use the same volume for the audio in comparison to my narration, and my narration differs in volume as well. Sometimes I speak a little louder, sometimes I speak a bit more... what's the word? Can't remember. A bit softer. Can say that. So it's easier if they are two different audio files. It's a lot easier to adjust it in post-production. And I forgot the point I was getting to. Yes, the point I was getting to. After probably like 7 or 8 minutes of ranting. Is that since I record these in 2 different programs, 2 different softwares, I have to sync these in post. And I realized that I didn't manage that completely in Act 1. I think watching through the videos that the audio might be like a 1/10 of a second off. And I do apologize a lot for that. I thought I had gotten everything into sync. But it is super hard to do, and I think I may have failed a little bit. But I always try my absolute best, and I wish I could find a way to record both at the same time without having to do it the way I do it. And if anyone watching knows of a program that's compatible with Mac where you can do that, feel free to let me know in the comments. It would be helpful because it allows me to do better quality. And I always aim to give you the best quality content I can with the limited resources I have. And going by the comments I have received from you, dear viewers, on my videos, I feel that I'm doing at least... I managed to pull off a leap of faith, and then I fail the second afterwards. That was just embarrassing. But what I was saying was, given the feedback I get from you, dear viewers, the comments I have received on my videos, you seem to enjoying them and seem to feel that I'm doing a decent job at this, and I'm super happy for all the positive feedback I've gotten over the years. And I realized this project, actually, that was something I didn't think about when I recorded Act 1. But I have done a little thing about talking about my little anniversaries when it comes to uploads, and I realized that episode 4 of this blind playthrough was actually video number 300 that I upload to YouTube. And 300 videos is not a lot compared to most content creators out there, or in comparison to a lot of content creators out there, because there are just as many, or probably even more, channels like mine that have very few subscribers but still put out content, and I love it. It doesn't matter to me that I have a small amount of subscribers, because I really enjoy myself doing this, and as I said, you seem to be doing so too, since people continue to watch my videos and you have left very nice comments on them. But what I was saying, yes, video number 4 in this in this project, can't remember what I named it, but video number 4 is my video number 300 up on YouTube. So 300 videos has as of now been reached and breached by a little bit. I'm not quite sure what episode we are on now, but It's been a while since episode 4 of this project at least. And it feels amazing because when I started my channel back in 2017, I could never imagine that I would upload 300 videos. I was just amazed that I had managed to unwedge my thumb from orifice to be named later and started doing this actually. And never in my wildest fantasies could I imagine doing 300 videos, where at least most of them are walkthroughs. And I'm still having just as much fun as I did when I started this. I would even go as far as say that I'm having more fun now with all the experience I have accumulated over the course of these years. And having learned new tricks, still learning new tricks. Every time I sit down and open my editing software, I learn new little tricks, still learning different effects and whatever. Just trying to get better at what I do and creating better quality content for you to watch and be helped by. Because that is the purpose of a walkthrough, and that is something I've talked about at great length. I know that sometimes I can repeat myself, but I hope you don't find me too repetitive. Because there's always new people, I think at least, watching my videos and that maybe haven't scanned through my entire back catalog of videos. And that is something I said as a response to a comment I got that I think it was on one of my Dishonored videos. I'm just gonna kill myself in here. That the person thought that my video or that my guide was really helpful and it helped him or her to achieve the platinum trophy in the game. I think it was my Dishonored 2 guide, but I may be mistaken. Either way, and I think a walkthrough is not completed until it has helped a person getting through a level, beating a boss or whatever. It's like a book. I feel a book is not complete until it has been read by someone. The story is there. It has been written. Or in the case of... that was stupid. Or in the case of this, the video has been recorded, it has been edited, and it has been narrated and uploaded. But I don't feel that I am very good at this game. But I don't feel that one of my guides is really complete until I feel that it has helped someone. Or at least someone has watched it and I got a great comment from a viewer who liked the guide and also found the commentary quite amusing. It gave me a great compliment. It's like playing through the game with a friend, which is the biggest compliment I've gotten, I think. Because when you're narrating, I try not to think... let me see how I'm gonna say this correctly. To think too much on what I say. Because my narration is always improvised. Unless there is a specific thing I'm talking about. Because I don't want to write a script. That's not my style. I have as a coworker of mine calls it, the gift of the gab. I hope, and I want it to feel as natural for me as I hope it does for you. Now I'm gonna shut up for a few seconds because I am officially struggling with the platforming here. And I just proved my point. Okay, I'll just kill myself then. And I'm also gonna end this episode and try to get through that room in the next one. But as always, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you're still enjoying yourself. I know I am most of the time. And until next time, this is the Wolfman signing off.